So the last we heard from FM Pone on Twitter about Cash or, giving us any kind of updates or anything like that was all the way back in February 13th. This was, 2 or 3 weeks ago at this point, and we knew that there were some signs, we knew that there was some teasing, we knew that something was coming soon, but what does soon mean? Does that mean days, weeks, months, end of the year, whatever? We didn't really know, but in this video today, we're going to be talking about a brand new update that we've gotten regarding some information about, FM Pone, Cash, CS2, about when very, very big update could be coming and what could be a part of that big update as well. Today's video is sponsored by Pirate Swap, an automated CS2 trading platform where you can turn your skins into new ones simple and easy. All you have to do is click on the skins that you want to get rid of and then click on the new skins that you want to own and select confirm trade. It's that simple, it's that easy, and Pirate Swap has an amazing collection of skins, so you will definitely be able to find something that you like. And if you use the discount code GERM on Pirate Swap today, you're actually going to be able to claim a free $10 bonus and be able to get a 35% deposit bonus as well. So it's an awesome site with awesome features offering you an amazing discount. So there's no reason to not go check out Pirate Swap with that first link in the description below today. And thank you to them for sponsoring this video. So this was the big announcement that we got on Twitter and on Steam community today from FM Pone himself. He says DE Cash has returned for Counter-Strike, and then he shares with us, obviously, the Steam community page of the long-awaited release of Cash for CS2, and people are going crazy. Tons of reactions, tons of different stuff going on here. The community's going really, really crazy as well because this means a bunch of different things. One, obviously, this means Cash is back. Now we're going to be waiting on, Valve to officially implement it and everything like that. There's going to be a ton of people that are waiting for when Cash is going to get added to the game, when it's going to get added to the active duty map pool, if and when we're going to get some kind of new Cash 2025 collection, if and when that new collection is going to come, to an armory update or some kind of new operation or whatever. There's so much different stuff that has to come in with Cash itself. But the first part of it, obviously, is the fact that it is just an insanely popular map. And I will say, regardless of if there's going to be ways in the CS2 markets to make money off Cash by, investing in the old Cash skins or getting a new Cash collection or whatever, just having a great map in the game that people love and are going to get people excited about to come try it out, to play it if they're already playing Counter-Strike, or get them to play more Counter-Strike or whatever. Ultimately, at the end of the day, that's going to be great for the CS2 markets. Getting more players, more people playing more often, more players that are happy, those things are good for skins. They're good for everything. So having, Cash back in the game, I think is good for all of us, no matter what kind of other content or anything else ends up coming with it. Obviously, I have no idea when it's actually going to get added to the game, if and when it's ever going to become part of the active duty map pool, but I did want to just talk about some of the different things we've seen. So I know Osni tweeted out this video. Obviously, you can now get into Cash, you can check it out, you can walk around the map, you can do different stuff. It's, the files are there. It has been officially released. One of the biggest issues and one of the things going on, part of the very first tweet I showed was how they bumped up the size of maps that could be uploaded to the Steam community, and part of what people are saying is, hey, this map is like really bloated right now. It's obviously a big map. Obviously, it seems like they did this for Cash specifically since it was such a big map. Whatever. People are saying it's pretty unoptimized at this point. A lot of people are getting a lot of frame drops and lagging and stuff like that. So that is a little bit unfortunate, but obviously, now with the map finished and officially out and stuff like that, that's pretty cool in the back of the map right there, too. We now know that, FM Pone and his team are going to, and Valve, I guess, depending on who wants to work on it or how this whole thing works, they're going to be able to work on optimizations. They're going to be able to work on, making it flow more smoothly and, things like that. But obviously, the first thing was first, they just needed to finish it. They needed to get it done. So right now it's not necessarily ready to go, so I'm not expecting Valve to be adding it right off the rip or anything like that, but I do think over the next couple of weeks, hopefully with a lot of optimizations and work being put into it and extra steps and everything, we can get it to a point where it's going to be running more smoothly for people, because I do think the map just by itself looks really, really great. I think they have a couple different changes here and there that are like aesthetically pleasing and make it look really beautiful and pretty, and taking advantage of the CS2 lighting system and the colors and the textures and the details and all that stuff. But I think they've made a couple small changes here and there as far as the the playability and stuff like that as well. So hopefully people will enjoy this. But like I said, there's tons of videos and stuff out there. If you do want to check out the whole map, you should definitely do that. Here is definitely some screenshots as well of some of the more interesting parts. Again, that this stuff looks really cool back here, all the different colors and designs and everything. We have the different sites, the spawns, everything that's going on. Lots of cool pictures. It looks cool. I know people people, like I said, are making fun of this because here's like a spotty video of it like cutting in and out. So yeah, it's definitely not ready to go just yet, but hopefully it'll get there sooner rather than later. They did remove the simple graffiti as it's currently not in CS2's cache. Should it be added? There's a lot of different debate and speculation stuff going on right now of if we should be leaving the history of CSGO in the past and allowing CS2 to make its own history and become its own thing, or if, you know, the whole lifespan of Counter-Strike is one thing that should be remembered, if we should add in, you know, little Easter eggs like this, or if we should just try and create our own new stuff now that we're in CS2. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see if they do add in some extra little Easter eggs and stuff like that. This person said, what if Counter-Strike made a whole operation around cash, but it wasn't finished as quickly as they expected, and we get an operation ASAP now? And Aqua says, even I didn't have so much copium in my golden days. I know we've talked about this many times before, but I do personally think that operations are dead and gone and not going to be coming to CS2, so I'm not expecting cash to be part of, you know, some operation that comes in 2025 or anything like that. My expectation is that cash, maybe even a couple of other community maps and stuff like that, are going to be released whenever Valve feels like it and feels like they're ready and is ready to put them out. And then I think, you know, some kind of cash 2025, train 2025, maybe a couple other collections, stuff like that will just eventually be added to the armory, and it'll be a way to keep the armory, you know, up to date and refreshing and stuff like that, and just get people to buy more passes and spend more money on stars. I think Valve implemented the armory for a reason, and I think so far it's been a resounding success. I know a couple different people out there, I know Anomaly being one of them, but I think some other people, maybe Arrow or someone like that as well, has made videos about the estimates and speculation about just how much money Valve has been able to make off of the armory so far, and it does seem like this thing where they're going to be able to keep it going, you know, at least for a while it's still fresh and interesting, and be able to kind of just keep pumping out money off it, but also incentivizes people to play the game at the same time, which is really, really good for Valve as well. And again, that's also good for the CS2 market, so it's not necessarily something I'm complaining about. Now, here was something interesting that got tweeted out. This is Jason Lake, the CEO of Complexity, so someone big in the Counter-Strike scene with connections, with sources, all different stuff. He says, I'm hearing it's actually very unlikely Valve uses this officially. Hope I'm wrong. Any insights here? And then Remix says, are you able to clarify why it's very unlikely? And he says, I'm not claiming this is true, trying to find out myself. So that's good, at least, that he's not saying that this is official. He's just saying maybe some things he's heard. But allegedly, Valve has no interest in buying or leasing the map for official play. Being nice if they'd make a statement as the community is excited about cash, which I don't expect them to do. I don't think they're going to make random statements about speculation stuff that's going on. But I also would be absolutely shocked if this is true. This would make absolutely no sense to me. Again, we did just get a couple of weeks ago Valve increasing that support upload size for Counter-Strike 2 Steam Workshop maps to 3 gigabytes, which it seemed like was specifically for cash to come out. I don't think it's a coincidence that 2 weeks before that happens, then cash comes out. Also, FM Pwn was replying to those tweets and stuff. It seems like FM Pwn and Valve and Steam and whoever has been having direct communication about cash in this map, and it's been insanely hyped up since, you know, CS2 got announced that cash was going to be getting an update and coming to Counter-Strike 2 and all that stuff. And it's such a popular map, has such a great, you know, community and fan base stuff behind it. This would make absolutely no sense. And I think with Valve even directly changing the map sizes that are able to be created and stuff like that, it seems like they are working hand in hand. And yeah, to me, this seems like very, very weird, random speculation. I'm not sure who was saying this, why they were saying it, but I don't think it's true. We do have Lily Q saying, I wonder how Perfect World will handle this in Source 2, since you can't just remove models from a map now. Obviously, we're going to see how, you know, this gets updated, changed in the Perfect World version, because there's always some different changes and stuff that has to be made for the Chinese versions of skins and maps and all that stuff. This person says, if they add a new cash collection, you think we'll get if they add the new cash, you think we'll get a 2025 cash collection? And yes, I am expecting that. Like I said, the armory does need new skins and new collections and stuff like that. I think the bigger question is going to be, when is the cash 2025 collection going to get added, rather than if it will get added. Again, the armory came out in October of 2024, so it's been about 6 months now. I think previous operations lasted, 4, 5, 6 months, somewhere in there. So we are kind of due for a new update. Again, we do have that Austin Major that's in June, which is 3 months away. So I think Valve's 2 opportunities and 2 chances are giving us some kind of new content before the major or after the major, or both, which we are kind of on schedule for a ton of new content. We do still kind of need a new case added to the active duty. We do still need updates to the armory. We need a new limited edition item. We need a bunch of new stuff. So I think it would be in Valve's best interest to do some stuff before and after the Austin Major. But I don't know what's going to come first and what's going to come in what order. Like I said, cash isn't really even in a playable state yet at this point. So I don't think the cash collection and stuff like that is necessarily as a high priority for them. But it would be cool to get some kind of new content content before the Austin Major in June of 2025. We'll have to wait and see on that. This guy said, we don't need this. No one cares about this, which is just silly and not true. It won't help the game to get better. For the love of God, do some anti-cheat updates and only add after more map skins or other content. And Rich says, yeah, FM Pwn, why are you not working on the anti-cheat? And that's what so many people get, so worked up and so riled up and just end up saying stupid stuff, because obviously this is not Valve and Steam's team working on this map. This is a third party, person doing this, so it's not someone who could even be using their resources on the anti-cheat instead. So it just doesn't make sense. If you're gonna get mad, if you're gonna be weird, if you're gonna say stupid stuff, at least educate yourself a little bit there, which I just think is funny. A lot of people are calling for this. A lot of people are asking for cash to be added to the active duty map pool and for Mirage to be removed, which again is not necessarily something I think is going to happen. Again, Mirage is a super played map in competitive and in Premier and all that stuff. It's a map that, yeah, there's a lot of people who think it's a little bit stale. They're kind of getting bored of playing it for so long, but there's so many other people out there who are not getting bored of it. I don't think it's in Valve's best interest to, remove one of the most popular and most played maps from their map pool. If cash does end up getting removed, added to the active duty, guess what's going to get removed? Something that is much less popular than Mirage, something that is played much less often than Mirage. There's tons of options, whether it be Ancient or Anubis or whatever, that's going to get removed before Mirage. I just don't think they're going to be removing Mirage anytime soon. I don't really think it would make sense or be in their best interest to do that either. Thought I had another tweet pulled up there, but apparently I don't. But yeah, it does seem like cash is now officially released. And again, this is starting a whole new speculation and stuff swirling around of when we're going to get that new stuff in. Obviously, we do still have the old cash collection skins to invest in. Yeah, we haven't gotten a new announcement for a cash 2025 collection or anything like that, but I do expect we will be getting something new, and I think a lot of these skins are going to be doing quite well. Obviously, the FAMAS sticks has been up insane to start this year already, but the Cerberus and the sticks both have some interesting opportunities. I think the mil specs have some good opportunities to run up as well. The MP9 Setting Sun, the Glock 18 Reactor, and of course the industrial grade skins, these, the big trade up fodder. These are the skins that are going to be getting eaten into the most. I think they have a chance to rise up as well. I'm taking a look at stuff like the PP Bison Chemical Green, and maybe, the P250 Contamination. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, but I think these are a very interesting investment opportunity as we get more and more cash talk and hype and stuff like that. I definitely think we're going to see these prices continue to rise because they've already been going crazy. PP Bison Chemical Green is up 47% in the past year. You have this MP9 Setting Sun up 55% in the past year. Cerberus up 33% in the past year, and the sticks up 195% in the past year. I don't think these things are slowing down in the next year. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.